fellows and I last night really had the honor to have dinner with Robert, and he's great company if you ever have the opportunity to sit with Robert over dinner. And amongst the many thoughtful reflections that Robert shared last night, I wanted to share one of them with you. And he said as follows. He was remarking about his work, and Robert said, and I doodled this down, Robert. Robert said, I use food as a tool of empowerment. And then he said, and he used the Hebrew word, he's like the real rabbi in the room. Robert said, this is what I love about using food as a tool for empowerment. And this is what makes me think of the Hebrew word tzedakah, which means generally a term used to identify acts of justice or righteousness, typically understood to be the transfer or the giving of financial means to support someone else. You're right, Robert. Your work is truly tzedakah. As you said that and I went home, I was thinking there's really another word that goes hand in hand with the Hebrew word tzedakah that I think equally contributes and identifies the work that you do and hopefully provides some perspective for our shared work. And the Hebrew word that I'm thinking of is the word chesed. It's a tough word to say, but when you are bogged down by San Diego allergies, it feels so good. The Hebrew term chesed is defined as love or compassion, where tzedakah is really a transfer of material goods. Chesed is the giving of yourself or your physical efforts to minister to the personal needs of another. It's the giving of your time, it's the giving of your love, and therefore it creates a transformative experience for both the giver and the recipient. For me, the past chief rabbi of the British Commonwealth said it best, and I'll share this with you. Where tzedakah is a gift or a loan of money, chesed is the gift of a person. Chesed is existential generosity, the gift of self to self. More than anything else, and this is really the central point, the act of chesed humanizes the world. The work that we do to support resilient food systems and create pathways for self-sufficiency amongst our most vulnerable brothers and sisters calls upon us to exercise both tzedakah and chesed, a commitment of resources to advance change and the expression of empathy and soul compassion to humanize the world. Aviva.